Cooper Marcher here. This is your CCC update for January 20th, 2025. That's Cooper's Critter Crew. Nelson reports that they had a very eventful week and not too pleasant, especially for him. It all started last Sunday after the races. He decided to have a long soak in a hot bath. While he was relaxing in the lovely warm water, warm fluffy towels were waiting for him when he got out, when suddenly the ceiling fell in and covered him in wet, cold plaster, plus cold dripping water. What a shock that was. Matilda heard the commotion, so did everyone else, and he was then surrounded by Swen, Twinkle, Larry, and Lucan, all wondering why he was shouting. Not too pleasant words either. He had to jump up and get some clothes on to preserve his modesty. Larry went up into the lift to check the pipes, and yes, you guessed it, one had burst and had been spilling out water over a day by the look of it. This is what caused the ceiling to fall in on him. Everywhere was soaking wet, but Lucan turned off the water immediately at the main water valve, and everyone helped to dry their loft area and bathroom. They got towels, buckets, mops, and a wet-dry vac, and eventually managed to get rid of the water and clear up the mess. Swen arranged for someone to come and fix the leak in the roof and for the floor in the loft, plus the ceiling to be restored. It wasn't until Friday that they had it all finished and as good as new. Luckily, it wasn't Nelson's fault this time. It was the snow and ice that cracked the tiles on the roof, and it melted and caused all the problems. On Saturday, he finally managed to get his lovely long soak in the bath. He and Matilda are so lucky to have such good friends who help them, as well as organize the repairs. Everyone said that what are friends for, but they appreciate the help. The races were Sunday in the warm winter sunshine. Lucan won the drone race, and Lightning won the foot race. But they were all very tired, so they didn't stay outside too long. Matilda made carrot and parsnip soup, fruit scones, and peanut cookies with lots of hot coffee and fruit juice. Meanwhile, back in the US of A, Lenny and Lucy report from the North End that Earl took scuba equipment to Dale for his doctor's appointment because there were so many germs in the waiting room that masks just weren't enough. Earl's been busy handicapping horse races in Florida and California lately. Earl and Burl also cleaned the entire fleet of drones at the car wash when the weather was good, and they sure needed it. Today, we celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which is a federal holiday in the U.S., and Martin Luther King was a great man and a civil rights leader who believed in freedom and justice for all people. Our races were held on Sunday with lots of sun, and Earl won the drone race and Percy won the foot race. I hope you all have a great week, and please be extra kind to one another. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.